right. Good morning, everybody. How are you? Charlie's saying hello to everybody. Boop, boop, boop. Who's that? No, that's the door back there. He's not going to look at the screen. All right. Good morning to you. Let's see how we're doing this week. What wants to come through for the collective? Let's take a look. In my astrology group this week, we're going to be talking about the moon, talking about the moon phases, being born on different phases of the moon. We also have a full moon in Leo happening this week. I did a reading on Friday about that you might want to check out. So we'll put a link below if you're interested. And the moon is just a powerful connector with all of us. It's our feelings, it's our hopes, it's our desires. You know, your own personal moon sign really will show a lot about you. And we'll talk about that in the astrology group. I am going to be talking about the full moon in Leo. It's happening on the 12th, a little bit more. Pay attention to where Leo is in your birth chart. If you don't know where that is, you can grab the free class, Understanding Your Birth Chart. Just sign up for the newsletter. There's a link in the description box, or you could just go to the website and do that. soulfulrevolutiontv.com. All right. Let's see where we go. All right. Good morning. Good morning. Check this out. Infinite abundance. Look at that. The collective just living good life. Protected by angels. I've been feeling that a lot lately. You are cherished by the angels. Narrow pathway and taking shelter. The answers are within. So I feel the spiritual community kind of being, this is the wrong word, warned, to take some kind of shelter. Everything in the astrology of 2025 says we go into the darkness and then the light comes on. Every time we go down some path that we think is a bridge too far, there's going to be a light coming on. There's going to be a light coming on this week. There's something about spiritual community being protected. You're being protected right now. You should know that. And it doesn't mean run with scissors, take chances. It doesn't mean that. It really means that to be very careful, tread thoughtfully. And also any answers you have right now are within. We've been talking about that for years, right? 2024, my Pathfinder group, we are dedicated to the study of our intuition and how to access it, how to hear it, how to connect with angels, how to connect with spirit guides. Those are two different things. Angels are really just 100% pure love, and spirit guides are, sort of sending you into battle. Okay. Spirit guides are about your lessons, learning lessons. Angels aren't about that. Angels are just like, if you just need protection, if you just need, us to love you, then come to an angel. If you want to go down the pathway of really learning some stuff, then spirit guides are your directional signals. So if you're part of Pathfinders, you have access. Even if you just became a Pathfinder, you have access to all of 2024's lessons. Okay, so that's all part of that group. All right, let me see here. I'm gonna. Here it is. Charlie's hiding it back here. I'm working on the new channel that we're going to set up, which is about the magical life of Charlie and Maisie. We're going to be doing some gardening this summer, going to be doing a garden from seed and, just making travels with, doing travels with Charlie and Maisie. So I'll let you know when that channel gets set up, and I'll put it on the community page so you can go over and support that channel. I hope you will. Different kind of content. I'm sure there'll be food involved if Charlie's involved. So, all right, let's see what wants to come through for the collective, please. What wants to come through for the collective right now? 7 of Pentacles. I'm getting this message a lot. 6 of Swords. Seven of Swords. Um, Something about investing a lot in it sounds weird to say, investing a lot in a lie, but we tell ourselves lies all the time. And if you've invested a lot of time and energy into something that has been a lie, I see you walking away from it now. And I feel like that's the collective as well. Um, King of Cups and the Six of Wands. Really, oh, and the walking away energy there too. So there's something about I yesterday I did the For Whoever reading, which is about an amazing heart chakra awakening that kind of brings the masculine into balance, willing to say, hey, you know what, this was a lie, and really being able to say it, and causing tremors and shockwaves. We've had earthquakes all over the world, some very, very, I mean, especially Santorini, 200 earthquakes or something like that. The Chariot card, I'm getting Cancerian energy here very strongly. Judgment. Four of Swords. King of Swords. Nine of Wands. Wheel of Fortune. No holding on to the past, my people. Four of Wands. Eight of Wands. Look at how beautiful this is becoming here. And the Star. So there's a sense here that I feel like we're moving forward, that Mars energy in Cancer, as that starts to move forward, it's pretty much going to stay. It's in Cancer right now. It's still going retrograde. It's going to go direct on the 23rd. But really what happens is it's kind of stand still for a while. Okay. And this is the awakening that's happening. That's the heart chakra awakening that's happening. And then there's like this need for healing, the Star and the Four of Swords, in order to move forward. So before we can move forward, before things can move forward, we got a lot of forward movement here. Eight of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, Six of Swords, Eight of Cups, a lot of forward moving, and even the Chariot. We really need to look at the truth. We can't move forward without the truth. So even if it's like, okay, yeah, this is not good. There's no healing without actually getting to the root of truth. That must happen. And that's kind of a, I feel like that's a little bit, the King of Swords is quite fearless. Like so let's just say, I mean, the movie American Beauty is coming to mind. Kevin Spacey, Annette Bening, and then the next door neighbor, like all these lies, all these lives built on a lie, and like made to look so pretty for other people. But it isn't until the truth is really said out loud, like that boy next door. The truth, when the truth is said out loud, like you can't put it back in the bottle. All right. So I feel like the full moon in Leo this week is really going to show some kind of truth in our personal lives or in the lives of the collective. And we have to be kind of fearless about this, the King of Swords. So the Hierophant, the Fool, the Emperor, and the Hanged Man in reverse. Wow. Okay. So these are two, like, this is a very similar message to what I got, because we have the King of Swords is very super duper masculine. This Chariot energy, especially since Mars is in Cancer, super duper masculine energy here. And there's some kind of like getting free of that, getting free of what was kind of holding people back. Different kinds of expectations of the masculine energy in our lives. What else? We're sort of being freed by enlightenment, freed by some kind of truth. And then there's this Nine of Wands where What is this? Hierophant and Emperor. Two of Cups. Magician. Knight of Swords. Lovers. Want to get down? Come on, let's go see. Let's go see. Oh. I just feel like the look at the see the trappings with the Emperor, the heaviness of this and the heaviness of that. There's definitely some kind of like unburdening. I feel like everybody has some very heavy energy that they need to release from, whether it's a lie that you have built a life on, there's an expectation or a agreement that you've made that was built on sort of not exactly what you want. It's like you're being freed of it. Okay, you're being freed of it by some kind of enlightenment. Now, the hanged man like this is about seeing things from a new perspective, enlightenment. But this is like it's been delayed. The enlightenment has been delayed. And then this judgment comes through. This is about being awakened to the truth, being awakened to the truth, suddenly having an experience that shakes you out of your reverie or shakes you out of the bubble that you're in or something like that. And then there's a lot of healing going on. So what is this truth about? Or this could be, I mean, it could be different for everybody, honestly. But let's see. Let's use this deck. This could be different for everybody. Okay, universe. All right. Two cards that jumped out. Your effortless effort is fully required. And wanted universe creators. Okay, so those jumped out. I'm going to keep those in mind. This judgment card. What is this truth about? You know, it seems like it's around your heart. Some kind of truth around your heart. Or ego, even. You are perfectly imperfect. Like admitting mistakes. You cannot pour from an empty cup. It's empty. Okay, things are empty. Soul giraffe, seeing the bigger picture. Galactic grandmother. Putting a smackdown on us, are ya? Pachamama, excellent. So I'm going to read you that you're perfectly imperfect because there's definitely something here for me about admitting mistakes. We're going to admit mistakes, or people are going to be suddenly aware of the consequences of their actions based on their own expectations of their own life path or what other people expected of them. So we somehow want to be seen as perfect with absolutely no defects, holes, or scars. But those imperfections make you more beautiful rather than less. They give you more empathy and more strength to face anything. When your heart is cracked wide open, the light finds its way in. That's how the song of our soul can flow into our lives. Crack wide open. Your pain has meaning. Your sorrow has held tremendous significance beyond what you may have considered already. Embrace it all because your healed wounds become the medicine our world desperately needs right now. The question to ask yourself, what greater meaning can I now see coming from my greatest suffering? What greater meaning can I now see that's coming from my greatest suffering? It's like you went down this road, or somebody went down this road, maybe us as a collective went down a road that was built on not, half truths or faulty expectations or something like that. And in order to move forward, we kind of have to undo that first. We can't just build on this same shaky ground. It's been delayed. This aha moment has been delayed. Crack wide open. Crack wide open. That's the answer here. crack right open, right? Like the kintsugi, I've talked about this before. It's the Japanese art of mending things that are broken so you can see the cracks in them because the cracks are meaningful. So they use gold. Okay. Like imagine a vase that is broken or something like that, or a bowl. And they use, they paint it with gold. And actually, the cracks are stronger than the rest of the dish at that point, or the rest of the vase. And it's very meaningful. Page of Pentacles. Got a lot to learn here. Knight of Pentacles, going to take some time. Nine of Swords and the Ace of Wands. So the new ideas are coming in. The new beginnings are coming in. But there's like this bag of oranges behind it, to the back of your head, that says, oh man, this can no longer go on. This can no longer go on. I have to fess up. I have to stand up. I have to say that this isn't right. I have to say that, I allowed it to go on because I benefited from it, but I can't benefit from something anymore that I feel is wrong, or I feel. So, Uranus is going direct in Taurus, has gone direct, and Taurus is about our values. And Uranus is, surprise. So Uranus is like 23 degrees of Taurus. So take a look at where that sits in your birth chart, because that will tell you like which part of your life is going to be impacted by this. Okay. Which part you may see it show up in your life. And again, if you don't know, you can get the free class, but, this definitely says like now we can heal, or now I can heal from a very strong, new foundation, the Eight of Wands. This allows things to move forward very quickly. So as we move into the age of Aquarius, I feel like things are getting gummed up right now. And you may find that in your personal life, or this may be how you're looking at the world right now, or anything. Things are getting gummed up because they're on a faulty foundation. They're on a faulty foundation. And I just feel like the full moon in Leo is going to show us the origination of that faulty foundation. All right. So if you want to continue with me, let's go. There's a link below. I'm going to look at what we don't see coming. Let's dive deeper into that Uranian energy, about what we don't see coming, next 30 days, and get some advice from spirit. All right. Link is below if you want to continue on. I'll see you over there. All right, I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.